It seemed like the friendship between Dabota and Diadem has come to an end. Lagos and fake friendship, it's really crazy because when they get to clash, you get to hear a lot of things, a lot of spilling, and to me, that's a lot. I feel like it's not even friendship in the first place because when friendship ends, you get to hear everything that happens in the friendship. They spill all the secrets, they don't even get to hide anything. And this is, you are telling millions of people about something that your supposed friend told you in secret. And I feel like it's not nice at all. But man, woo, the gist between Dabota and Diadem has been a lot. If you know Dabota and Diadem, we first knew them from Real Housewife of Lagos. I think that was where they started their friendship, and now it has ended. And instead from Diadem, that posted that she has been seeing the shade that uh Dabota and her friends had been throwing at her, and she responded. The one that really shocked me was when she talked about um during her birthday, she sent her 5 million naira, asked her to post, then send it back to them, calling it girls game. What? This is the first time I'm hearing something like that. Like, girls game, you send me money for my birthday and you're asking me to, I post you, hype you, say thank you, then I'm sending it back to you. That's really creepy. If you try that with me, your money is gone. Is what? OT law. So let's even read this. Dabota had to respond and she had a lot of things to say. She said, Adiola Chizobam, is there anytime your gutter behavior will not surface on social media in the name of friendship? And it's not always the same damn storyline always. Town crier, ring light, heavyweight champion. Like, she actually insulted her that during the same Ashwebi, you begged people to Ashwebi to the point that several influencers have called you out. It's the same way you begged me to send you money on the very day you announce your Ashwebi for sale. So apparently she meant that the 5 million naira she was talking about, that she actually begged her to send the money to her so that it will look like people have been paying, people have been buying the clothes. So it wasn't even necessarily her sending her birthday money and ask her to send it back. Concerning Churchill, babe, you brought your own business into the public domain. You went to Abuja, and within a matter of hours, you were publicly displaying your relationship and engaging in PDA, which means public display of affection, in a nightclub. Was I there? You even begged me to allow you both to come on my Bali trip. My dear, I processed both your visa, yours and Churchill, for Bali. Like, this Churchill gist is so funny because I think Cutie posted it sometime and she came debunking it and crying that she doesn't have anything to do with Churchill and blah blah blah, and now it's looking real. And that's one thing about Lagos friendship: when there is a fallout, the thing that thing you debunk will always come out real at the end of the day. And Churchill is really not like that 2 minute man that we thought he was. Like, see the way these Lagos babies used to drag this man. Everybody wants him in their space. Everybody wants him in their bed. Man, he's not really the 2 minute man that we supposedly thought he was. Like, and the way she even denied it that time was really crazy. And she said, when you attended his son's birthday, I repeatedly told you that if you were romantically involved with this man, there was absolutely no point pretending to be friends with his ex-wife. But as the witch you are, you thought posting her will diminish that talk. Desperado, shame. Now talking about money and your birthday, I spent well over 5 million spraying you, and I brought other people who also sprayed you. There is video evidence. Not only did I spray you, even I made souvenir for your party as a friend. Talking about money, how many times have you borrowed money from me and left me waiting for months before paying? Like, these messages are a lot. Like, Lagos people will sleep with your husband and still be friends with you and laughing with you and acting like they are your friends supposedly. Like, a lot is going on in that industry. And one thing I always tell people: do not let social media deceive you. Don't be pressured by social media. Social media does not validate your life. It doesn't validate your struggle. And here she said, and since we are discussing money and opportunities, your attitude towards me noticeably changed after you approach the same finance company seeking $10,000 in funding. That one sounds somehow to me, because the same Adiola that just built a mansion, I don't think $10,000 should be anything to her. But well, both of them are friends. They were in the friendship together, and they should talk about her. I'm glad they even had to put Sophia in the mix. But that's by the way about the boat and everything. Omo, this their gist is so long. Like, she was even challenging her that, tell me exactly what I did to you, like what is exactly the problem, because you just come and say something. And I feel like this happened during this Jarvis interview too, when Jarvis, she said she doesn't do Lagos friendship, and people started dragging Diadem, and they inserted Dabota into it, that Dabota that showed up for your birthday calling you sister and everything. Then you did an interview and you are saying that you don't do Lagos friendship. What about the millions of people that bought your Ashwebi and everything like that? I remember that gist that time. So long. So she even said, even when it came to our fate, a person that encouraged you to embark on a learning journey, their witness, I came to your office and walked you through your own team preparation. Like, so now I'm putting this to you. Tell the world exactly what Dabota Lawson did to you. That's really crazy. And trust Diadem to always answer. She definitely answered her, and it's really, I don't even think she's in the country at the moment, but she's online reading and answering questions. Dabota Lawson also, okay. Diadem responded, I'm glad you're finally speaking up. Let me address her right up before I tell my own side of the story. First of all, I was never your fan. Okay, I forgot to say that she said she met her as a fan in her comments. That's really crazy. Like, you are the one that farms me, not like I know you from anywhere. She said, should we talk about the different men you tried to introduce me to? At the end of the day, it still boils down to men. You know, when women say, some women, that's why men drag women when they come out to say, I'm hardworking, I work for my own money. It now make it look like it's as if it's a lie, when in the actual sense, we have hundreds of thousands of women that work for their own money without the aid of men, without the help or funding from men. So most of this thing now make it look like it's actually true, which is not. See, this is so messy, because I actually don't like the fact that they all come out most times to now start shading themselves, the men they've slept with. It's not nice at all. As women, I feel like we can do better. We can do better as women. That's why men always say women being friends it's not always true. Like, it's always fake, and it's not true. We have so many women out there that are friends, and they are very genuine friendship. They are very genuine female friendships out there. So that's just it. And concerning that Jarvis interview, you know, I thought she would have put her words in a better way. You know, she said she doesn't do Lagos friendship. She could have said something like, I have a lot of genuine friends in Lagos. I don't want to mention names, but I have sweet and caring and genuine people in my life, instead of just outrightly saying she doesn't do Lagos friendship. And I feel like that's not nice, even though she tries to defend herself with a voice note she sent to her. And the thoughts Dabota wrote that she put together in a chat and sent to her, I feel like it's something genuine. She said her mind. It's something I can do. I'll let you know how I currently feel, how your words has hurt me, and it's, if I do that, it means I genuinely care about the friendship. It's not because of just for the sake of it. If I don't care about the friendship, I'll just let it go. And Dabota mentioned something like, she just, when she's angry, she's somebody who is hot-tempered. When she's angry, she just like, it's just like somebody that's in a relationship. When you're angry, you just break up, you just cut things off, you cut people off. And I feel like it's something she should really work on. And being friends with people, you have to put in the work. It's two people coming together and saying, yes, we want to make this work. Once it looks like a one-sided thing, because to Dabota it's looking like a one-sided thing. Once it looks like a one-sided thing, you feel like I'm done. And the couple of times she also break up, she ended the friendship with a long voice note that she was tired. She doesn't feel she doesn't feel hard in the friendship. She doesn't. For me, I love this type of friendship that at a point both of them have to air how they feel, not like you hearing you not saying anything and now everything blew up, they clashed, fine. But I like that at the point they said how exactly they felt about the friendship, and I feel like it's a beautiful thing. That's one thing I learned about this. Like, when I'm not comfortable with some things, I have to air it out. I have to say this is how I feel. And I didn't even know that people break up, there's an official statement to friendship breakup. I didn't know. Sometimes people just fall out and it just feels like they just go silent. Everywhere just goes silent, and that's just it. But I like that they still communicate, and it's such a beautiful thing. And people are talking about people working in the same kind of doing the same line of business, like they are into beauty, like they can't be friends. And I feel like that is not true. That is not true. For example, look at Vicky James and Prudence Gabriel. Like, they respect themselves. I love their beautiful friendship. It's so calm, it's so peaceful, it's so respectful. That's the thing about friendship. Even though both of you are seeing yourself finish, there should be a place of respect. I love that both of them, like, right now, they are the two biggest bed in the fashion industry in Nigeria, and we cannot even deny it. Any big wedding, any talk of the town wedding, is either Vicky James is doing the bridal wear and Prudential is doing the traditional wear. It's just always like that, and it's beautiful to see. It is very, very beautiful to see, and I love their work. Everybody knows their onion, they know their craft, they can collaborate together, and they've been collaborating for a very long time, even before they get so popular right now. So the part where somebody said two people cannot be friends if you're in the same line of business, I would like to dispute that. I'm a fashion designer and I can work with any fashion designer. Do you understand? They have to be mutual understanding, they have to be respect and not crossing boundaries. Even though this was, I feel like there are friendships that came from you hating somebody. I feel like this is where this friendship came from. Most times some female friendship comes from, there's a hate train here, you have to, because I joined your hate train, so we became friends. Most friendship like that does not end well, so I'm not even surprised that this one's had clash. And I saw a post where baby doll, she came to drag Diadem too. So this is a whole lot of messy thing. And this morning Diadem also posted on her page that people she posted on her page that we should move on and stuff. You don't play the victim. Like I always tell people, like, you do something, you don't tell people how to react when you get them angry. Like, you do something, you start a fight. Some people can decide to come with a knife in a foam fight. Yeah, some people can decide to come with a knife. So you don't tell people how to react when you start something. People are kind of dragging her. Look, I feel like, at the end of the day, she wants peace, which is fine, but there is always reaction to every action. And to be very honest, these two people are big people. Beauty by AD is a very big business. Dabota Lawson, she's coming, like, she reinvented her business, will I say, or she just re-strategized, or what's the word I should put it, her business, and she's coming up again. So they are two big people, and I feel like they can sort this situation out, and I hope it's not going to be messy more than it is now. To be very honest, there are two people that I love so much in the industry, especially from the Real Housewives of Lagos, how both of them supported each other. I hope they get to sit together and settle it. And friendship is not by force, it's not to be forced. So if they can't do friendship, they can just be cordial. And so guys, what do you think about this clash? What do you think about their friendship, even from the Real Housewife of Lagos? What do you think about it generally? So please do well to like, subscribe and share my video, and I'll be bringing you more gist. because in the other part they still had a lot of things to say. And moving forward, I know that there's going to be peace, so I wish them all the very best. I wish them all the very best, and I hope they will be able to sort these things and stop making men be the center of all of this. At the end of the day, when women have clash, at the end of the day, you start mentioning men, and it's really crazy. It's not nice at all. Thank you guys for listening. Please do well to like my video, subscribe, share. I have a lot of amazing things I post on my channel. I do movie review. I'm a fashion designer. My name is Esther, and you guys, this is the best channel to be. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment. I'll be waiting to see your comments, guys. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the video. If you watched up to here, just know that you won my heart, and this means so much to me, guys. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Mwah.